On February 17th, we have this new moon that is also a solar eclipse. And this is the first solar eclipse on the Leo Aquarius axis. And it is also influenced by Uranus. And sun eclipses are usually associated with new beginnings, big new beginnings and endings. But because of Uranus, it may arrive through these unusual circumstances or sudden ideas, because this earthquake is going on. But actually, that doesn't mean they come out of nowhere. In many cases, the ground has already been prepared. We already know, we may already now realize that which changes are coming, because Uranus has already been in this gate. It's going back and forth, and that's the last moment when he is there. So it's kind of showing us that if you were not prepared, it's your fault. You should have been prepared. I have been preparing you for almost a year. So it's just good to recall now what unexpected things happened to you during the last year. Let's not look at some concrete periods, because when these slow planets move, they move so slowly, and they make their influence so for such a long time that it can happen in different time periods for every one of us. But just think about what was the most unexpected thing to you, and that could pop up in February, in the middle of February. And but the main thing, I guess, is not it's actually not only something unexpected. The main theme is this Leo Aquarius axis, and that's the axis of ego and a group, again, me and society, and leaders and collectives. And because it is, I don't want to overwhelm with astrology. It's general. The general topic of this eclipse is about the fall of the leaders, or appearance of new leaders. And it's not only about the global perspective. It's also individually. It's first of all, strongly connected to the theme of the full moon, the ego and one's role in the society. And that's why full moon was kind of preparing us for it. But it's also about holding my place in the society. We all are leaders in a way. I can be just sitting at home mother, and I am the leader at home because I'm leading other people. So where are you leading people, and where is this group where you are a leader? And see how it can happen that you see that your place is kind of shaken. Do I deserve leading further? Am I taking the right place? And just days around it, Saturn changes signs. On the 14th of February, it moves to Aries. And Saturn is the ruler of this eclipse. And Aries is a very ego-driven sign. So we have these questions of ego raised twice or even three times. So do I deserve the place I take? That's the main theme. It may be harsh to some of us, because some will face a negative answer. No, you don't. And for some, it may be very abrupt. But it doesn't influence everyone, of course. What's important is that eclipses often accelerate what is already in motion. They shorten the distance between the intention and consequence. So we may abruptly find that, oh, yeah, that's what I have to do, and just do it. And at the same time, it's not always freedom of choice. It's not always that we will have a choice to make this decision. It's like circumstances or the group forces us to make this choice. And some of us will have just to accept the choice made by someone else, because the group energy may decide for you. That's also a risk, and there is also an opportunity in there. And again, if we work through fears, if we think about our place, and then if we're not hectic ourselves, and we know how to protect our place as a leader, and if we feel that we truly deserve it, then we will not be removed. And what is also important is that the Saturn, the ruler of the eclipse, and eclipses themselves, they will influence us for 2 years for this in the same, more or less the same topics. So now we will see the first signs of what may be unfolding in 2 years. So what we have to do now, with all this plan of from fear, ego, role in the society, and protecting yourself, and then look in the future and look where our today's decisions or our past decisions can bring us strategically, because what is this period showing us is what will be developing in the long run. So kind of very important period. I don't think it will, as I said, not everyone will be influenced directly, but I believe that everyone can see the signs for themselves, because everyone will be affected by other eclipses during these 2 years, and by Saturn in these 2 years as it moves further. And here we can see these signs and sense what's coming. And then we have the group that is not strongly affected. That's Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Virgo. But you can enjoy some benefits of this eclipse. For Gemini, it concerns learning and expanding knowledge. You can find good teachers or good courses, or some new information, some book that supports your growth, professional, personal. So you can rely on some propositions that come at this moment for educational propositions, or reframing your skills. So yeah, that's the main idea. This eclipse can actually help you a lot. For Sagittarius, that's also about knowledge and expanding, but it's less about professional or about going into university or some big education, some big course. It's more about close communication, about some news that you hear from people around you, about the topics you are talking to your neighbors, to your siblings, to your friends. It's like about everyday interactions and how communication and information flows there. So it's good time to lead some emotional conversations. I think like nobody else, you have this strength to lead correctly emotional conversations during this period. You can find some practical results, some practical practical ideas in just talking about something. And yeah, it's also important to remember which commitments you gave to people around you, to the close circle of people around you, and probably deliver and promise during this time, because they can come to you and say, "Yeah, you promised. Where is my dinner?" And you just keep your word. For Virgos, it's not a central eclipse for you, but still a demanding period. For Virgos and Pisces, the next eclipse in a row, we have the moon eclipse on the 3rd of March, and it will directly affect Virgo and Pisces. So it's kind of a preparatory time. And I believe it's quite a good preparatory time, because you can focus on your routines, on something connected to your body, to your health, to the way you organize your life. There is also strong emphasis on keeping promises. And this is very important, because the eclipse in March will ask have you kept your word? So don't overpromise. And this is true for Virgo and Pisces, both of them. But as I said, Virgo are more focused on their body and material things and health and routines. And Pisces are more, they have more possibility now to hear something from the other worlds, to address their subconscious. They can have this heightened sensitivity and have dreams that speak to them. So if you are Pisces, sleep more, watch your dreams, remember them. There is something there, especially around the 17th of February, plus minus 3 days. Something can show up. And yeah, you should also be taking care of your physical well-being, but if you sleep enough, then everything is good. So for Pisces, it's more about intuition and talking to your higher self, even maybe more than for your future self. So yeah.